What's up, y'all? It's your girl T, and I'm back with another video. And in today's video, as you can see from the title, we are going to be talking about something that's been on my mind that I just kind of wanted to chat about. Like, no script, nothing. Just basically how a lot of us wig makers, the mistake that we're making, or that I see a lot happening in our industry right now, that needs to be brought to our attention and needs to be corrected. So, if you're new here, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. Please make sure you hit the subscribe button along with that notification bell so that you are notified every time I make a new post. And let's get right into it. All right, guys. So, again, like I said, this is something that I've been noticing a lot of in the industry, and I think that this is a big mistake that a lot of us wig makers are doing, even for myself. So, I noticed lately that a lot of us wig makers, and I'm saying us because I'm including myself as well, we tend to want to follow each other and support each other and engage in each other's posts and create content so that we can get the engagement and the likes and the following from the content that we're creating, that's engaging. However, the problem is the content that we're creating is not attracting our actual target audience or our actual customers. The content that is being created is attracting more wig makers. And I mean, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with having, your wig maker friends supporting each other, engaging, and all of that. But at the end of the day, guys, we have to keep in mind that we have a wig business and we're in this to sell wigs. Like, our goal is to sell wigs. All right. Our goal isn't to create a large following base of wig makers. Our goal isn't to just communicate, talk, and get a lot of likes and support from other wig makers. At the end of the day, you can have all of that, but if you're not making any sales, that's a problem. So I think a lot of wig businesses are starting to, or wanting to, like, show showing behind the scenes is okay, but show like too much of the behind the scenes, or like getting too wrapped up and caught up in, I'm gonna show the wig making side. I'm gonna show the behind the scenes on, like, every step, drawing the guidelines, and resizing the wig, putting the closure, like literally every step of the wig making process. Now, like I said, don't get me wrong. Customers, they do love to see behind the scene. They love to see, my customers love to see when I'm creating their wigs. However, you have to keep in mind, if you are targeting those who are looking to buy wigs from you, yes, it's good to show that every now and then, to show it a little bit, sprinkle it throughout your page, but don't let it drown your page that you forget to show them content that is useful and valuable to them. And by that, I mean, yes, wigs, of course, show your wigs, show your final look of your wigs, but don't forget to provide content on how to. Don't forget to provide content on why they should buy, tutorials, different lookbooks, different styles they can do. When you think about content and attracting your audience, if your audience is going to be women who look to buy wigs, and that's definitely not a general or that's a general type of target audience. You definitely need to be more specific, but you need to keep them in mind with the type of content you create. If you are not selling anything to wig businesses, then you don't want to get too tied up in creating too much content just to get the support and the likes from your wig sisters, or your wig friends. Like, that is good, but just remember, your business, to make the sales, is going to be value and knowledge on how to wear the wig. How does it look coming out of the box? What do they need to do? You know, a little bit of maintenance. How do they put the wig on? And if you don't want to be in the front of the camera and do those things, have a model and show and do those things. Use your mannequin head, you know, and show those things. But again, when you're creating those reels and stuff, provide that. Don't just assume that your customers know what to do and how to do it. Show how to cut your baby hairs if they get the wig and it's not pre-cut. Show how to wash the wig. Show how to maintain the wig. Show how the elastic band works. They may not know unless they, you know, they don't know. Just assume that they don't know anything until you teach them and you show them. So your content needs to be directed towards teaching wig wearers and showing wig wearers how, what, when, where, why about the wigs and wearing of the wigs. Where can they wear this wig? How does it act in water? Spray it. Show one side wet, one side dry. Like, do realistic things that your customers will actually do. Or if they get the wig and they get in a situation, what do they do and how do they solve those type of problems with their wigs once they get it at home? It's one thing for them to buy the wigs and they love the wigs and they get it, you know, it looks like the picture. But it's another thing once they start wearing the wig. What are some things that they may run into and how can those easy fix? I mean, what are some solutions that you can provide for them? So that's the type of content that I don't see enough of. Like, honestly, I see, you know, because of course I follow wig people, or wig makers, I should say, and wig businesses, and I, you know, like the content that I see and I follow them to support them. So I'm right in the same situation as you guys. However, I started to stray back a little bit from just following because they're following me, or just following in general. If it's not anything that's going to like really motivate me and push me to do more, I had to stray back from that because I had to remember, okay, here at Stylist Styles by T, I provide custom glueless wigs to women all over. So I need to remember my purpose and who I'm selling to. Over on Stylish Boss Academy, for me, you know, my new business, if you're not following that page, definitely go and follow Stylish Boss Academy. But that is where I decided to separate the two and design and create all of my content for the wig businesses, the wig makers, to show that, you know, the wig making side over there, to show the business side over there, because I didn't want to lose my customers. Because again, they come to your page for wigs, but if you start getting traction on wig making and you decide, okay, I'm gonna show my wig making because I got like 50 likes on this, but I only got 2 likes on my wig, then you're gonna lose the customers that had interest in their whole reason and purpose behind following you in the first place. They're following you because they like your wigs. They want to eventually buy a wig. But as they start noticing, okay, you're showing more wig making, yes, that's going to make the one confident that, okay, she knows what she's doing. So that's why I said sprinkle it still. But it's going to also start to be like, okay, I'm seeing more making than I am with a wigs for sale, you know? So I just wanted to do this video to just, you know, bring it to, you know, awareness, or bring it to the light that that's what's going on in the wig industry. And then if it's not that, you know, you have people realize that they getting more traction or more attention from the wig making aspect, you know, that they decide, okay, well, I just want to sell wigs. I mean, not sell wigs, that, okay, I want to teach wig making. I want to get more into wholesale and things like that. This is all, it's not assembly line, but it's all, you know, a process that everybody's kind of going through, following the leader or following what's going on, the trends, or, you know, whatever's working, they're just jumping in it, not really looking at it as if it's their purpose, or if it's, you know, they're forgetting what their whole business is about. You know, I know some wig makers, they jumped into wholesaling and then they just completely, what happened to selling wigs? Like, you know, I understand some things don't work, and if it's working, then keep it going. But I just don't lose sight of your target audience. And then people wonder, Well, I don't know why I'm not making sales. Why I'm not making sales, because your focus has, you have gone off from your focal path. So you're supposed to be trying to sell these wigs, but now you see other things and other people doing other things. So I'm gonna try teaching. I'm gonna try selling wholesale. I'm gonna try mentoring. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try that, and now you're all over the place. That you don't really have anything that's specific and that you actually have a passion for, and that you're actually um, like perfecting or getting better at, because you're just going with whatever's working. So, just remember why you're doing it. Remember your focus. Your brand is your baby. I tell everyone that. So nurture it, treat it as such. Always look for ways to learn, invest, and grow. And don't forget who your target audience is. Don't get it mixed up and confused. You can have a lot of followers, you can have a lot of support, you can have a lot of likes. But at the end of the day, none of that, it don't mean anything if it's not bringing in a sale. So, I'm sorry if I'm speaking to you, or, it hit home, then just refocus. Like, get back into teaching your audience and teaching those wig wearers that's going to buy these wigs about your wigs, about your hair, about how to maintain and style your hair. Not the wig side, not the wig business side. Okay, that's not going to get you the sale. Yes, you might be knowledgeable in it, but it's not going to get you the sale. So that's just my little 2 cents I want to throw in really quick. I hope this video open your eyes, help you, or whatever it may be. But it was on my mind to reach out and let you guys know. I'm trying to get back in the hang of things, you guys. So I'll be, trying to drop more little whatever popped in my mind to speak on it. And yeah, that's all I have for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And follow me on both Stylish Styles by T and Stylish Boss Academy. And I will see you guys in another video. Bye, y'all.